Whoops. As an aside, I forgot to start recording, and now I'm recording.
Oh,
Hey, YouTube. Hi there.
hi. What happened last time?
Hey.
Hey, Robin.
Hey, sorry.
Just in time. It's
All
okay.
good. All good.
We pretty much just started, so don't worry too much.
Alright, just give me a second to turn on the...
It's all good. Take a deep breath. You're not missing
We're
much.
just RPing, so take your time.
All right. Nixie Spix, you're up.
Oh, we're in initiative?
Yes.
Only you can see turn order, Lion.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we have no clue.
That
Oh.
circle of runes up there is where we're going, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
The tree line, you say, right?
Tree line or the outskirt of the area.
Okay, I move my 30 feet there. I don't want to sprint just in case something pops up.
All right. We'll go with Bronislav.
Quick fridge run. Just to put something back.
Bronislav.
You know, I think Shine will, for the time being, drop
back.
her appearance as Shine and appear as Omen again, just to kind of blend in better with the darker colors.
You said Omen?
Omen is her name. Shine is the name of her alter
They
ego
don't-
that she.
They don't know that though.
Well, oh yeah. So I guess he just.
I mean, what does she look like? Because Nixie's only ever seen her as the purple tiefling, right?
Well, in aside from what she looks like now, she originally has kind of like a typical reddish hair, reddish skin with
Oh, you're like a chameleon.
Shine nods.
Very interesting.
All right. You are all out of initiative.
Alright, I'm on.
I'm straight up moving to the front.
Okay.
Okay, so, what? I'm sorry, I'm just...
We're starting to head towards the northwest because that's where the last information of where we need to go is.
Alright,
Where the little haunted girl is.
Yeah, we're this is the whole tea party situation.
We decided that we understood it was a trap, and we're just trying to do whatever we can to mitigate the trap.
But I am going to move. Kind of in the forest, kind of trying to look over the plain and see what I see.
All right. What you would see would be an open field for growing crops, but completely barren, barren of life. You also see a circle, a runic circle, in the kind of in the middle of the field, with the letters written in splattered blood around it, with a summoning circle in the center of it. And you see the pig. The mutated pig, the dead wolf, and you now see the cat, but the cat has a knife placed in its stomach.
Yeah, so the view is not much to be desired. This is sick by any means. We must purge this demon.
I like it when Belzy gets serious. He's so intense.
Wait, what? You see something?
I don't think they can hear you.
The only person that can hear you is Shy.
I need to have you in updated positions, please.
Okay.
All right.
Currently peeking from behind that whatever the house that is.
You would see us somewhere.
Don't forget to move your token.
We're out of initiative, right?
Right.
Currently.
Robin, I would say go closer to the group.
And we're like hiding out over here next to these picks.
That's where I would say would be the best spot, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but, I meant... That's me saying that out of character.
How much of the ruining circle will we... Well, I guess I'll ask that when we get...
Okay. What else you guys gonna do?
Such a ghastly sight. We must stop this. Are we all in agreement? I'm going, period. It's just so you know.
Bronislav draws his sword. We should have done this from start. And he just tries to walk out into the field.
I stay by his side. Like parallel to him.
Belladonna just shrugs her shoulders as she just stays a little far behind right now.
Miss Reach Weapons and her Reach Weapons.
I do. I have one reach weapon and it's great.
Alright, as you make your way out into the fields, the girl would return once again. She has her hands behind her back, and she smiles at the group, saying, "Oh, goody! The guests have finally arrived for the tea party. But where's the rest of you? Don't tell me something got them. That would be horrible.
Don't worry. Sorry.
That would be absolutely horrible."
Yeah, there would be, but they're not a fan of tea, to be honest.
Not a fan of tea? That's quite unfortunate. I prepared enough for everyone. And she pulls out a tray of seems to be a kettle and teapots for everyone. Teacups.
I'm fingering my warhammer at this point.
Belladonna's just squinting at this tea, and then at her, and then back at the tea, and just kind of makes this grimace on her face.
She would la 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 and set the tray down and pull out and would pour each a cup of tea and kind of hold it out to the group.
I look at Bronislav, just with a, let's do it.
Can Shine see, like, the runic letterings and everything?
Yeah, you can clearly see them. They're not hiding.
Is there a chance that Shine would at least recognize the nature of, like, what the circle is?
It's definitely a summoning circle.
Same with Nixie Spix because she has a book of conjuration magic.
Yes, you would easily identify it as a summoning circle, but due to the nature of the circle and its appearance, it is a very mismatched summoning.
Okay.
Nixie just says to Shine, whispering, "It's clearly going to summon something."
Well, why are you all so tense? This is all family tea party. See, Mr. Snugglesworth is here too. As she waves her hand down to the cat with a knife in it.
All right, you know what? As I draw my warhammer,
What are you doing?
let's stop this facade, shall we?
You're scary. Put that thing away.
Cease
No,
your
go on.
game, demon.
Demon? I'm no demon.
Explain this then. A
Explain.
mutated pig, a dead wolf, and a cat with a knife stuck in it.
It's tea party. Well, my special tea party.
Yeah, special. It's abomination.
As suddenly, as she starts crying, the ritual circle starts to glow.
Ugh.
Got a feeling that would happen.
As she says this, suddenly a magical ring of blue fire would appear around the general vicinity. Fire stretching nearly to the sky as a wall of runic blue fire.
I think they pissed her off.
As she says, well, play nice with our guest. We wouldn't want them to leave hungry or at all. He vanishes as the pig, the cat, and the wolf. The circle grabs them and sucks them both in a gruesome display of blood and gore.
Oh, that's not disgusting at all.
And in its place, a mismatched golem, mixed that has a cat head, a dog head, and a pig head with its tongue sticking out would appear in the circle. It lets out a berserking cry and attacks the group.
How lovely. Thanks, I hate it.
That is one sick abomination.
She played.
I'm gonna have to say I'm not surprised.
She played polymerization.
Yes.
What do you say this thing is called again?
What is it? A flesh golem?
Amalgam
Well,
stuff.
out of character, flesh golem, but you guys don't know that. All right, I'm gonna try pulling the turn around. Everyone, roll me a new initiative, please.
Belladonna just thinks this is an abomination, and that's all that matters.
Remember to click your token.
Robin?
Whoop.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to. Fuck, how do I do it again?
Initiative is near the top of your character sheet.
But make sure you have your token selected before you press initiative. So that way it can actually add to the turn order tracker.
That's one spicy one. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh man. And you have a +2 in that stuff.
Well, this is cool music.
Yeah.
All right, does Shine or Bratislav want to go first?
I would gladly volunteer to go first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Also,
All right.
I made a mistake last time, and my +2 is on my damage, not my roll. I will not make that mistake.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
All because of dueling.
Yeah.
Okay.
I misread it.
I have the same thing, so I'm like, I had to make sure I
Ouch, why
fixed
did
it.
you say something?
No, I completely forgot about it last time.
Oh. Oh, well.
All right, Belladonna, you're up.
Wait, I didn't. Oh.
You're an 8, aren't you? You're a 3.
Oh, I thought we were.
Yeah, you should have. Do you guys not see the turn tracker? You guys rolled a new initiative.
Never mind.
Aww.
Belladonna.
Belladonna is going to kind of not run to the other side, but she's at least going to try getting on the other side. And she pulls out her whip, cracks it a little bit, and tries at least getting its attention right now. Let me actually roll it.
As your whip would flack against its flayed flesh, blood would kind of spill out from the flesh wound, and that would hit.
Oops.
All right, Nixie's turn.
Shouldn't it be mine? I rolled an 11.
You got it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yes.
Right, well, I'm gonna get all up in his face. Is that rune circle pretty much gone?
It's still on the ground.
Still on the ground. I feel uneasy about that. So I'm just gonna kind of skirt that. And I will smash it down with my warhammer. Die, foul beast!
Warhammer's bludgeoning, right?
Yes.
Your warhammer would smack against flesh as it kind of rubber bands off.
I'm gonna use my bonus action for the war priest and use my last remaining thing to actually attack it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Your warhammer would once again rubber off its fleshy hide.
Nixie Spick sees this and says to Shine, "It's okay. He only misses to scare them." And then Nixie will... Oh, I guess it's my turn, right?
Yeah, it's Nixie's turn.
Nixie will pull the wand out of her belt that's crooked and held together with adhesives, point at it, and... Magic Missile. That's 2 times 3, so 3 bolts.
6?
3 bolts of 2 damage, yes.
Okay. All right, Teresa. Teresa. I assume you're going to go up to.
Yep.
All right. Your axe would slice through the fleshy hide of the beast. Well, it is the flesh golem's turn. It is going to turn to the dragonborn, and it's going to raise its pulpy fist and attempt to nail him a good one. And he rolls an 18.
That's my AC.
Alrighty.
So Tide, I don't know how is Tide going to the victor on the attack?
Tide goes to the victor, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Robin, I'm just going to move your token so we know where it's at.
Alright, that's going to be for 12 damage.
Oh my god!
And it's going to raise its fist again, this time at Teresa, and attempt to pummel Teresa to a pulp. And that's going to be a 17.
I'm sorry, I was trying to get something straight on this. What? Say that again?
It rolled to hit your AC of 17. What's your
Armor class.
$18.
All
Wait.
right. So you would successfully deflect the fist. It would not hit you. And it would be Brazoslav's turn. As its tongue.
Which one?
The pig.
Oh, he's gonna go fucking try to chop that tongue right off.
You would hit. Flink as your weapon would slice, its tongue would fall off its mouth and land on the floor ground.
Because fuck you. That's
and
why.
Crit.
Fucking. I hate you. Please die. So that is another +2 on each hit, so +4. How much is that total?
23.
As your weapon would hit the beast suddenly roars with rage as suddenly its flesh begins to bubble and burst as it seems to be berserking. And it's Shine's turn.
Okay, I'm not going to spend a spell slot for a hex, but I am. Perhaps I should actually heal. Damn, was that character?
Belzer?
I'm the only one that's hurt. I got 5 health left.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal you. But that's a bonus action, right? Let me see. This is a bonus action, yes. So I'm gonna roll a healing light, and that's 1 + 5. The number of dice goes. Shit. Oh, I'm sorry. D6. Yeah, so I can roll a D6. Yeah, there you go. And then I'll fire in a Eldritch Bolt, Eldritch Blast.
Which would hit?
Whoop.
Up to the top with Belladonna.
Oh,
Ew.
God, that thing's going to keep. Just hear her mumbling to herself.
It is very unlikely that any of us heard her mumbling to herself.
Well, you just hear like weird grunting noises. Teresa and Belzeros might have heard her just mumbling to her.
Teresa simply glances at Belladonna, tilting her head in slight confusion as to what she might have said.
It was rather inaudible, but everybody just kind of like sees her run towards its back.
Oh, I love getting on the Hydra's back.
Well, she's not getting on the Hydra's back yet.
What's the reach on your weapon?
10.
Okay.
I'm using my whip. If I was using my rapier,
Okay.
I couldn't do it.
Alright, just wanted to make...
She snaps her whip again, and she actually aims towards its leg, kind of hoping she might grapple onto it. Do I have to make an attack roll, or do I make...
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
I love how extremely tepid she is about this idea.
You fail to make your mark. This kind of snaps the ground.
You know, she may have missed, but at least the whip makes beautiful noise.
Alright, Belzeros.
Alright, so I'm going to move up a little bit. And I'm going to try something I haven't done before. Let's see how well this works. Belzeros kind of walks around and just inhales and just breathes fire straight out in front.
What cone is that?
It's a 30 by 5. Going straight west, so it's not going to hit.
It's a straight. Oh, okay.
It's a straight line.
Okay, con save, right? Or what save?
It's a con save. Creature is on a failed save. Dex save.
It rolls a 24.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hit. It's gonna. Let me talk. It's gonna succeed, but it's gonna take half damage.
Okay.
Yay, 2 damage.
Sounds great.
Not 20
Since
on
my
that.
bludgeoning doesn't work.
And what was that?
Did it roll a net 20 on that?
Maybe.
What the hell is its dex? That is ridiculous.
No, it was his con, not dex.
It's dex save.
Wait, dex save? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said dex save.
Oh, I thought you said con save. Anyways, 19 if it is a dex save.
Yeah, that still passes.
Okay. All right, Nixie's turn.
Shit, I'm out of long range spells. She just starts charging out of the wood line with her dagger raised. 25 feet.
Yeah, there you
go. She's going to strike at it with a glowing dagger. A booming blade dagger. 9.
You managed to hit.
Oh, that hits. And it is slightly glowing as it is encased in booming blade energy.
Meow.
And then I'll bonus section, disengage, and use my last 5 movement to dive behind Teresa. Like, literally dive.
All right, it'd be Teresa's turn.
Wait, what dive? What you cut out? What dove?
Nixie Spix just dives behind you.
Congratulations on being a shield.
Protect me!
Teresa grunts in annoyance before stepping forward and taking another swipe at the beast with her battle axe.
Okay. And your axe would not connect.
What are with these nat ones?
Suffering.
All right. It is the flesh golem's turn. It instantly berserker. When in its berserk of rage, it goes after the person that hit it the hardest, Razlav, and we go as he starts raising both of his fists, preparing to smash him. That's going to be a 20, and he's going to hit you, and he's going to swing at you again for a 15.
The 15 misses, and yeah.
All right, that's going to be for 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ.
You mean, what would that be? 12?
Yeah.
So he can't bring his shield up in time, so he just takes it to the face, but doesn't fall over. Just
And
got
then-
his glasses.
And then swinging wildly, his fist reels back and attempts to clunk Belzerus across the head with a 21.
Well, yeah.
And that's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck you.
Bam! Meow! Oink, oink. Bratislav.
So he, pushes his glasses back into place, cracks his neck, and takes another swing at him.
That's so anime. That it.
All the cool guys crack their necks.
You would see the flesh golem.
Oops, don't mind that.
15.
It would begin to stagger backwards.
You know, I should just add that as a universal modifier. I can do that.
And are you staying put?
Yeah, because I most certainly will provoke an attack of op if I move away.
I'm still amazed how opposite. He just takes the flesh golem's fist to the face and then just like, It's a Shine's turn.
There are injured people around. I will move over here.
Oh no!
What is Teresa's health?
Teresa hasn't been hit yet.
Okay, so you need help, so I am going to spend another healing light. That would be 6. Perhaps I should also spend my last spell slot for a cure. That might be a good idea.
You know what? I'm inclined to agree, and I'm sure Tegan also agrees.
I'm literally an inch from death.
Yeah, so I will use a cure wounds. There we go.
Oh, you have to touch him.
It's a touch spell, and it's.
Oh, it is. Shit. What? How many spaces can I move? Let's see.
Yeah, the only reason why Teru got away with it is because she was a sorcerer with a distance spell to add on.
You only move 15 feet to get there, so you got another 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna just we'll make my way over here and cure wounds. Though it looks like it was a.
At the moment you cast this, that's a divination spell, isn't it?
I believe.
Not divination.
I thought it was
Evocation.
evocation.
It's evocation.
Oh, okay.
So how much do I get for my cure wounds?
It looks like just an extra 1.
Oh, you did your best.
Plus your spellcasting ability? Is that actually added in?
I think I think I already had that set up in the.
Oh.
in the
No, it's
Nah,
not
because
set
I'm
up.
looking over your number. It just says 1d8.
So it's 1 plus your spellcast modifier, which is charisma as a warlock.
I have the thing checked that said to add ability modifier.
What is your charisma modifier?
My charisma is a +4.
Okay, so that's actually 5 healed.
Oh, why isn't that showing up in here?
If you want, I can take a look at your sheet and see what's wrong with it.
Okay.
So I recovered 5 from that as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Shine actually is useful.
As the golem smashes and flails around in a furious rage. Up at the top with... unless you're going to move more, Shine.
Probably should.
I'm gonna take 2 steps back.
I'm going to cast my cure wounds just to see if mine's actually enabled as well.
Okay, it should work now. Your spellcasting ability wasn't set. Even though you had the check mark to add your spellcasting ability, but you didn't actually select the spellcasting ability.
Alright, Belladonna.
Belladonna is just kind of like gonna try again, and she's just gonna try to grip the leg to get it on the ground again. Let me get my sheet open real quick.
Which would hit. Your rope would tie around its leg.
And I'm also going to use sneak attack with that for an extra 3 damage.
Alright. The golem will be pulled, however, it is too heavy to actually trip.
Oh, that's okay.
That's a pretty lethal whip. God damn. Is it made of sword?
Belzirus.
Alright, first off, as a bonus action, casting that on myself, because I want to stay in melee to actually hurt this thing. And then I shall attack.
What a hit?
Wow, I'm a weak mother. Rolling now ones like crazy.
And it would rubber band off its body, not doing as much. It's Nixie's turn.
Okay. Another booming blade, even though it doesn't move ever, so it's never going to trigger.
Well, it's happy to smash what's all around it right now.
Oh,
It would hit.
It needs to, like, move location, not attack. Okay, she steps up, jams her dagger into its foot, and then jumps back again.
Meow.
A little farther this time.
Do you you walked away, right? Oh no, you
bonus action, goblin disengage.
Yeah, that thing. Got it. Teresa's turn.
Wait, fuck.
It would hit. How would you like to kill the thing, Teresa?
Oh my god.
Yes.
How would you like to kill it with your battle axe? You can
Wait,
go
this is a killing blow?
Yeah, you can do animu if you would like. Whatever you'd like.
Teresa runs up against the beast and repeatedly thrashes her axe against its. Fuck, how tall is it?
It's 10 feet.
Fuck, I'm sorry. This is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing?
Oh, just have fun with it.
No.
You repeatedly beat your battle axe into it, correct?
Yeah. Fuck. I'm sorry. I guess I'm still more anxious than I realized.
That's okay. You did great. So you just wanted to repeatedly beat it with your battle axe, right?
Yeah.
All right. As you run up and start hacking away with your battle axe into it, you manage to carve bits and pieces of its flesh before you cut it straight down the middle of its spine, separating its top half from its legs, as the fleshy parts would fall over and cut in two. As it goes, meow, oink, ooh.
Best
And the beast would fall over dead.
tea party ever.
Still doesn't tell us where she vanished to, though.
Pilzer's just kind of looking haggard
And
right
with
now.
that, the blue flames would die away.
Teresa takes a long, deep breath, stressed and aggravated by the proceedings.
Are you alright, Miss Teresa?
Well, this was certainly not a fun experience.
Belladonna nods her head.
As the beast, the fleshy beast, still lays down before you separate it in two.
Should we burn it just in case?
Teresa kicks it in the head.
Yeah, sure. Stand back. As I inhale
Steps back.
and just breathe fire onto the corpse with hatred.
All right, with that, the fleshy golem would start to burn up, and a fleshy, disgusting fleshy smell would kind of radiate from it.
You mean
Doesn't smell
cooked
pleasant.
meat?
Human fleshy meat.
Belladonna takes her cloak and just holds it over her nose.
I just kind of fall to a knee, just exhausted with the whole entire ordeal since I got beat the hell up.
Bronislav looks over to the two bells and opens his mouth to speak, then realizes something's quite off, so he shoves his fist into his jaw to relocate it, and then talks. We should find Mother.
Oh, right.
Yeah, good
No, not
idea.
my mother, the mother.
We know who you're talking about.
It'd be best to get away from this smell anyway.
Oh, I think her rib's broken. Let's go.
Belladonna just goes over to him really quick and slaps her hand on his back and... Oh, then... Yeah. You get 2 points of health.
Yay!
Yay, racial abilities!
I still have that one slot for my cure wounds. I'm hoping that I don't have to use it.
But just keep it just in case.
Alright, so you're returning to Mother?
I'm kind of making a glance around to see if I could detect where the girl is.
You do no longer sense her.
Alright, we're heading back to my...
Oh,
Teresa clears her throat. If there's one thing that we have learned today is that we do not trust children.
Specifically evil, dark, weird, creepy children. Yes, I agree.
With pigs.
And dead
And
dogs.
cats with knives in it, so yeah. Because, that's normal.
Alright. As the group would return to Mother, you would return to a gruesome sight. Mother would be laying on the floor with about 20 stab wounds all over her body, with a silver knife embedded in her heart. And there'd be a note on it.
Belladonna seems to be the one that got there first, maybe.
Oh yeah, I'm limping behind.
So Belladonna painstakingly pulls the dagger out of Mother.
And blood gushes up.
And you just see Belladonna twitching a little bit as she takes the note and the silver dagger and reads it aloud.
The note says, Miss Mary turned her back on us while seeking wicked power. She brought death upon our village, turned the forest dark and dour.
Miss Mary.
I had they already killed Mary?
Bronislav's gonna push past and just pick up her body and start, very roughly searching it. Because he wants his fucking money.
You would find a sack of coins.
And once he finds what he wants, he just kind of tosses her like a sack of garbage.
Tosses it to the side.
Right.
And out from the forest, as her body lands, a slim hooded figure would walk out from the tree line. As she kind of glances at the body being thrown to the side.
I draw my Warhammer, kind of point at him. I'm like, I've had enough of this today. Who are you?
I mean no harm. I just came to see what was wrong with the village. I heard.
Awesome, Bronislav. Not cool, man.
In the moonlight above, you would see pale flesh and red and bright red eyes illuminating from under the hood of the cloaked figure. The voice seems feminine, and you see long strands of silky black hair, with white highlights through each of the strands.
Oh, she's got money getting her hair did.
God damn it.
Belladonna just holds the silver dagger out. Explain yourself.
Teresa brandishes her battle axe. I suggest you do this. I suggest you do so as well.
I see. My name is Lucy von Zarovich. I live here in Waycrest. I heard something was up with Helvensward, and I came as fast as possible. I wondered if the cult of Strahd made its presence here as well.
I don't know. Does the cult of Strahd turn people to stone?
Yes, the cult. The cult of Strahd. It's led by Sister Mary. She's a hag. She forms the cult of Strahd. Well, the Coven of Strahd, if you want to be precise.
So the woman on
Mary,
the letter, then.
the dead one back in that hut.
Maybe. I'm not too familiar.
Belzerus is just being blunt as possible because he's hurting and just does not care right now.
if you wish to save this village, if you head north through the fields, you'll find a dark cave. Miss Mary weaves her spells from that cave. I suggest you go there if you wish to save this town.
I looked at the party.
We sit.
Because I can't do it in my condition.
We sit. Rest.
Do you know
Agreed.
a place to rest where none of us are going to get shanked in the middle of the night like poor mother down?
By, specifically a little itty-bitty girl.
Little bitty girl, she taps her chin. I'm not familiar. But you should be fine. You should be fine here in the forest behind me.
In forest with the undead.
She points to the brush behind her.
How's that safer than one of the houses?
Suit yourself?
I'm asking a question, not...
There is the inn in town if you wish to stay there.
with no one in it.
There may be food.
That's true.
Depends how long that food's been sitting out. Who knows how long this town's been to stone.
Bronislav goes to look for the inn. Because he is hungry.
And there he goes.
Belladonna goes with him.
You see a smile from underneath the hood before she walks back into the forest.
Well, I might as well follow.
All right.
Nixie says wow, I forgot your name, Bilziris. You look like you can use Nixie's patented resuscitating massage.
Oh, that again?
Oh.
Let's take a rain check on that for right now.
Okay.
All right. As the party would go back to the inn, you would see the effigy in the middle of town radiating the blue smoke. But you would see the inn at one. You would push open the wooden doors to find. You would see the patrons frozen in stone, like the rest of the town. The barkeep also frozen in stone as well. You also see
actually. Sorry. Go ahead.
A few winches also frozen in stone as well. They look to be delivering plates of food and drink.
What does the food
I'm
look
not
like?
surprised at these proceedings, so I go to the back and look for some ale.
You'll be able to find it. You find a barrel.
I pour myself a tankard.
All right.
I'm going to look for non-perishables, like salted meats, pickles, more booze.
Jerky.
You'd be able to find that. You'd be able to find it in the pantry in the back of the in the back of the inn in the kitchen room. Which the chef, you would see the chef looks to be cutting into a pig, but his knife, he's petrified with his knife, kind of stuck in the pig, and the pig is decayed and rotten at this point.
Yeah, I'm tired of looking at pigs. Screw pigs right now.
He's fine. He's not throwing up. It's fine.
You just see Belladonna with her cape over her nose and stuff again as she goes with Bronislav to get some of the non-perishable.
Meanwhile, after pouring my tankard, I sit down at the bar, kind of just wincing ever so slightly, sitting down, going, "Oh, I really need this. I think a couple of ribs are at a place. Oh."
Shine is
And I
mostly
drink that
just
thing.
Shine is mostly just covering her nose because it smells way too terribly.
Smells like Master's Tower. Ex-Master.
It smells like shit.
Case in point.
Teresa, I like you.
Well, thank you.
He just drinks it. He just drinks tank it away.
Oh,
See the rare interaction between two bookworms.
Speaking of interactions with bookworm, after he takes a sip, he looks at Nixie Spick. So, if you will not sell book to me, maybe we trade? Borrow?
You can borrow. Well, I'm not using it. She pulls it out.
Oh, he, like, his eyes just kind of light up again, like Aladdin when he's about to grab the lamp, just like, ooh.
There's lots
shiny.
of spells I only understand, like, 3, but I can cast them.
He opens the book. This is not your handwriting.
Oh, you actually do see amidst like a neater handwriting and more purposeful handwriting, like chicken scratch that you can barely read, which are Nixie Spix's notes.
That's exactly what I imagined, and it's great.
Some of it's my not master's handwriting, and then I enhanced his notes.
Who was master?
He lives in a tower somewhere in the mountains. He's not very nice. That's why I ran away.
No, he's not.
You met man.
I worked for him. I helped him with his spells, which is how I learned magic. But they're not very nice spells.
He doesn't actually know what the spells technically mean. He just wants to look at the information inside the book, and he's going to spend the rest of the evening doing that.
So, are you all taking a long rest?
I say
Just
we
take
are.
a short one.
Or a short.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not going to
a
regain anything.
A rest shall take place regardless.
All right. So, do you guys want to take a long rest or a short rest? If you short rest, you can spend hit dice.
I replenish my resources with a short.
Yeah.
Oh right, the no sleep.
Oh, Warlock's
that's a
Warlock's
Melvin.
special. Whereas most magic casters have to take a long rest to get their spells back, Warlocks get them on short rests.
So we're taking a short rest.
I mean, I think a short rest would be okay, because I just remember from our last campaign we never really used hit dice stuff.
I just don't want to stay overnight because of the ritual thing. I'm
Right.
about that.
It's just I'm not going to regain anything with a short rest.
Perhaps it would be a smarter idea to stay in the woods away from this thing.
Agreed, at least we got our food.
I mean, cuckoo. I'm not in character right now.
Cuckoo, there's blood on your shoes. Sorry.
For regular spell slots, is that recovered with a short?
Long.
Long.
Yeah, that a short rest is not going to do jack
Unless
shit
you're
for
a
me.
warlock.
Or unless you're a wizard and you have arcane recovery.
I'm a cleric.
Shine is special.
Just like the person who made it.
Okay. So, which one are you taking?
I'm fine
Are
with that.
we going to stay at the inn or go to the forest for long? Or whatever?
Yeah, and I don't have aspect of the moon yet. I am gonna get that at level 5.
Because I would like to take a long rest because I'm almost out of spell slots.
Once I get aspect of the moon, you can probably take as long a rest as you want, because Shine can just keep watch the whole time without need.
So what are we taking? Anyone else want a long rest?
I think Teresa might want to take a short rest because this place, fuck no. just
Agreed.
general.
Fuck this place.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, short.
While we're sitting down, can I roll to see if Bronislav remembers or has ever read anything about hags?
Sure.
What am I rolling?
History. You would, Bronislav's memory would be jogged of his past and why he started adventuring.
Oh yeah, he
they
would know shit about hags. He closes the book abruptly and looks at the rest of the party. Do you know what changeling is?
Not a clue.
I've briefly read about them.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check instead of a history check on that. No, I don't.
Were you trying to escape your history curse?
She broke it last time, though.
Oh yeah. That's
I did break it last time.
Hags. They are like fae. No men. So they trick men into having children with them. I believe a little girl is this Mother Mary's daughter.
Oh,
They go through life not knowing what they are. It would, until they reach a certain age, it would explain her. He like. He doesn't know the word.
Yeah.
No.
Has fees disappears and such?
No. What is word for not being here? Not being
Ethereal, maybe?
Incorporeal?
He doesn't know yet. Those are too big for him. He doesn't know those yet.
Incorporeal?
It's not what.
I think it means a ghost. Well, I think we're all just like watching him try to think of this big word.
He's starting to look a little anxious.
Alright. Just take a deep breath. Explain in smaller baby words.
She does not understand where she is or what she does.
So she's just confused.
Brainwashed type of thing.
Confusion.
She sees things that aren't as they are?
Yeah.
Hallucinatory.
More big words.
He actually jots that one down after Teresa specifies what it means in his notebook that he takes out on occasion.
Okay.
Yes, that one.
Well, this is slightly more complex than expected.
So you're saying there's a chance to save her?
Perhaps.
But the question is, will we? Or at least will we attempt to?
Bronislav shrugs.
Dunno. That's up to Belzy.
Big shrugs.
It's up to me.
Yes, she does all the moral. She gives all the moral decisions to Belzu.
Oh man, I'm down with tracking down this hag or whatever. I need to rest up though.
Which reminds me, hit dice. And
Okay, so short rest, right?
Yeah, short rest.
Okay. Because you guys took a short rest, nothing happens.
Woo.
Oh boy.
Wah,
I'm glad
wah.
we only took a short rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
we are kind of in a hub of like
Hell.
those strange cursed things that.
You're in a hell hub.
hey! So yeah, I know the reason why I didn't want to take a long rest. I'm not sure if we'd have our flesh.
That too.
Because we still have that disintegration curse on us.
You do.
Oh,
Which is still slightly burning.
Belladonna during this time just wraps a bandage over that disintegrating flesh for right
It doesn't.
now.
It doesn't stop the burning.
Oh, she
feeling.
just does it so she doesn't have to look at it on her hand.
Is it like our patch is actually forming?
Looks like skin's starting to die out, where the burn's coming from slowly. It's starting to discolor.
Yeah, she just doesn't want to look at it right now.
Which I would think going after this hag would be the cure for that.
This feels like that one time X-Master did that experiment with the fungus on my skin.
What?
No.
Were you apprentice or pit?
Slave.
Um,
Guinea pig?
Hmm. Disapproving. He's not staring at you. He's just staring at the idea. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
He's not into it.
Definitely a difference between that and the one I have at home. At least the people at home get paid and can leave when they want.
He returns Nixie's spellbook.
And you see why I protect her.
Of course, not to go back to that hellhole.
Alrighty, so as the party rests and rejuvenates themselves, the town is still silent, eerily silent. Maybe a crow kind of flying and chirping, but that's. You do see some decent-sized spiders kind of crawling around the floor and in webs and stuff.
Oh boy, more spiders. On a
Teresa
scale of
stomps on
1
one.
to like exactly on a scale of 1 to no.
And the party do. And
For the
you
most
cannot
part.
tell if it's night or day as you step back outside. And nothing has changed.
Alright, so where did that one suspicious figure say the hag was up north? In a cave?
Somewhere, yes.
Yep.
In a-
So, are we gonna go after this?
I would hope. Some of us touched a thing, and now she shows her bandaged hand.
Wait, so
I'm just asking.
what will we be doing?
North.
Need to find a
Find the hag.
cave where the hag that cursed us is hiding.
Right.
I'll curse a couple of you because you guys got curious and touched them.
He likes arcane things. He can't help it.
But I figured out what it was. That's a plus, right?
Yeah. Your skin is still decaying though.
Yeah.
It's actually really hard to tell on Nixie.
Because she's already green.
Yeah, what color would that appear on Bronislav?
What color is Bronislav?
He's gray.
Oh, from a
green.
medical standpoint, it would start turning black.
It's a brownish green.
That is not a good look.
I know what decaying flesh looks like in real life.
Oh,
That's not. Please don't describe it.
Alrighty, so the party would head north, following Lucy von Zarovich's words. And you would come to an opening into a forest with the effigies kind of hung about in the trees and trees flanking to your left and right. Totems similar to the one in town give off an eerie blue mist. As if it's like a welcoming arch, welcoming people into the domain.
I'm so over Tory arches, by the way.
Dun, dun, dun.
Everyone make a perception check.
Fun.
And watch me fail.
Perception.
Good job, Nixie.
Here.
Nixie's reading her book right now.
And Bronislav's reading over her shoulder.
Alrighty. So
Can I roll guidance with that?
if you want.
Oops.
When she needs some guidance, she touches herself. Ah.
Alrighty.
Sorry, I left
Shine, Belladonna, and
Were we all supposed to do perception checks?
yes.
Aha.
Belzirus and Teresa through the clearing in the you see a cave with what seems to be a massive moose skull above it and effigies at the north of the pass, and you see kind of a maze of heavily brushed trees and bushes, all covered in effigies.
Oh, that's not obvious at all. She points to the area of the cave.
If you would all put yourself on the map for me, it'd be great. Thank you. Okay. Kind of blue lights kind of flickering in and out of the trees. You guys are currently out of initiative.
Well, then, I'm gonna cautiously start moving forward.
Same here.
Bronislaw, make me a perception check, please.
Oh no! I wish I could have started with that. Yeah, I definitely wish I could have started with that.
Nothing seems out of place.
Everything seems out of place. This forest is black.
Okay. I need Belzirus to make me a perception.
Oh, for the love of...
No, it seems fine.
Me too, since I'm on his back.
Yep. Sure, Nixie. Seems fine.
Alright, Belladonna's gonna
Oh, the roll.
Looks fine.
Can't see the
Nothing
trees.
suspicious at all.
Can't see the
Level
tree for the
2.
forest.
Level 2.
Belladonna is gonna start looking around because everybody's like walking like crazy. Like, okay, okay.
So creepy here.
Out of place.
Something's out of place with the 22?
Yeah, nothing's out of place from where you're standing.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get hijacked by spiders again, aren't we?
Belladonna's just gonna stay where she's at right now, though.
Shine, make a perception check, please.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And with that, the brushes begin to move, and suddenly, bugbears jump out of the brush with their battle axes raised high, and they get their surprise.
Holy shit! Where'd they come from?
Fucking masters of stealth here.
I mean, with those rolls, anything could be a master of stealth.
I know, right?
All right, on Shine.
Crouches and disappears.
That's going to be a crit.
What is with your
Goodbye,
rolls?
Shine is dead.
Shine.
How much damage is that?
That's going to be 21 points of slashing damage as axe comes out of the brush and just whacks you.
Oh,
Shine is out of
Bronislav, the one jumps out of the bush at you for a 21.
sure.
That's going to be for 12 points of damage. And Belzirus, it swings and rolls a 15.
Yeah, no. You could go fuck yourself with that one.
All right, rolls initiatives for me.
The impact on Belzirus' shield knocks Nixie off his shoulder.
Oh, come.
Congratulations, you're now prone.
That's fine.
At least you rolled a crit on initiative.
I was hoping it'd be a little later, though. So I don't know how much HP these things have.
Except that these ones, these bugbears seem to be like stitched together and decaying flesh on them. And Nixie, you're up.
All right. Immediately dart in front of Belzirus and jab it in the abdomen with a knife. A glowing knife. And I will miss. And
Wow.
bonus action disengage. Over here.
We are rolling like crap today.
All right, Belladonna.
Well, she literally sees Shine down for the count, so she goes that way right now, and she takes her whip out again, and literally tries to just like restrain this thing, or at least try to make it go out for at least something with the hit at their arm, because it's like, oh god, that's gonna hit bad.
Is Shine knocked out, or is she just like really hurting right now?
Are you at 0?
Yes.
You're unconscious.
Knocked the fuck out.
I suppose at hey Lion, do you think we should establish a thing where Shine's her disguise feature stops when she sleeps or is unconscious?
Yeah, that's what normally happens with those.
All right, so you see Shine with like reddish skin, black hair, and like really scary looking. Well, I was like, never mind.
She would go back to her normal purpley self, right?
When she wakes up, she'll want to very quickly bring up her alter ego again. That's what she's most comfortable with.
She's a superhero.
All right, that would hit Belladonna.
And since what's your frickin' name, Teresa? Next, where I'm going to use my sneak attack.
Okay, so what about Teresa, what?
You're right next to it, so I'm able to sneak attack.
Ah.
For 11 points of damage.
All right. It's the bugbear's turn. The bugbear is going to step on top of Shine and is going to swing at Belladonna with its battle axe.
Rude.
That's going to be a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
I love rolling high tonight, guys. That's going to be 7 points of slashing.
Early into campaign.
The bugbear is going to swing at Belzirus with its battle axe and roll a 9.
Yeah, get that weak shit out of here.
A 13.
No.
All right. It would be Shine's turn. Shine needs to make me a death saving throw.
Oh boy. Hey, just for argument's sake, if it comes down to it. Well, okay. I can't cast any spell like this, right?
Because you're unconscious.
Down for the count.
I was gonna try to be crafty with the spare the dying thing, but death save. Oh,
You had fell. 2 strikes remain. Belzirus.
Wow, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate.
I'm the only one with a cure.
You the healer.
I need healing.
Yeah, but I can't heal you this turn. I have to disengage from this thing.
I require healing.
Fucking.
You have good AC, so you might be able to take the opportunity.
I might have to.
Yeah. Especially because she keeps those death saves until long rest, so these transfer over to any boss fight we're gonna fight later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the. Moving over to Shine the Healer.
All right. He's going to attempt to hit you with his battle axe on the way out of his range, and he rolls an 11.
Yeah. Nope. Oh, why not? Oh, there it goes. Are you fucking...
It's better than nothing.
You have now.
Yeah, but it's nat 1 again. I've rolled like 4 nat 1s today.
I'm not fucking. Are you fucking?
Shine is now conscious, but she's still prone, and there's a bugbear foot on your face.
Oof.
The bugbear hasn't noticed that you regained consciousness. And his Browser's turn.
Fucking A. He's gonna charge this one.
Okay. That would miss.
Where did the other bugbear go? Was it on top of me? I
It's
don't
on
see.
top.
Oh man!
It would also miss.
Hey.
And it would be Teresa's turn. I assume Browslov doesn't want to move.
No.
On the one hand, one of them used their reaction.
I mean, you could at least get away from the top one. That'd be great, but...
Teresa rushes the bugbear on top of Shine and aims for its head with her battle axe.
That would miss as it dunks out of the way, as it sidesteps the battle axe.
Hey, fuck.
Back up to the top with Nixie Spix.
That's how things go sometimes.
Yeah, I should probably try to kill that one.
Damn my heroics.
Gonna run up and stab him with a glowy dagger. Glowy dagger,
Would hit?
go! Hey!
Which one?
This one.
You can. Are you in range of it, or?
I walked up 15 feet and bonus action
Okay.
disengaged 15 feet.
All right, your dagger would stick into it, just goes and fall over, and fall off Shine.
Nixie Spix the Great strikes again!
Belladonna.
Belladonna runs over to the one that is right there, and she cracks her whip again as she tries to at least strangle it with her,
Okay.
like, across its neck.
It would crack the side of the bush. It's the bugbear's turn. This one's going to turn to Belladonna. The other one's just going to swing again at Balazov. Belladonna, that's going to be a 15.
Oh, that misses.
And Bratislav, that's going to be a 21.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be for 11 points of slashing damage.
I'm so over this.
At least you get that on a short rest. That is nice, though.
And it would be Shine's turn.
I'm gonna heal.
I'm gonna heal the shit out of this.
Let me spend a healing light, and I think that's a D6. And I will also use a cure wounds if I can do.
Ooh, that's a 12 healing.
So you said it wasn't adding my spellcasting modifier before?
It is now.
It is now.
I flipped the check mark.
Okay, thank you.
Woo, 12.
All right, so that's 16 total. That's almost all my health. So, Shine. Shine. Okay, well, she I guess she already stood up.
No, she hasn't yet. She's still on the ground.
All right, so she just healing herself on the ground, just kind of in a.
Are you going to use your movement to stand up?
Yes.
All right, you'd stand up. And it would be Bilzir.
I'm actually going to get to the side of Bronislav and attack the one that's right by him. But I'm going to put away my shield and two-hand this Warhammer.
Life's tough as a squishy.
Hold on.
That's it,
Before I could see it, because I have a little thing. If
Yeah.
my computer would work. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use that, which adds 10 to my roll.
Okay. Which would hit?
So, yeah, 6. Wow, I'm weak as shit, aren't I?
Bronislav.
Your maximum damage is 12, though.
He's getting mad now. He's going to try to fucking cave the one in front of his,
Ow!
his
Yeah.
head in. Ow! Fucking, he has this coming.
As you would lop off its head, the body would still be animate. As a blue flame kind of erupts where his head once was.
We Resident Evil now.
He just looks at it and takes a deep breath and just shakes off his injuries.
As its head falls to the ground and rolls off. It's Teresa's turn.
All right, so is the bugbear near Shine still there?
It's dead.
Dead.
It's dead, right? All right. So I just move over to one of the others.
Makes sense to me. Go ahead.
I forget how to make like proper turns, like fuck.
You have your movement, you have your attack, and then and then bonus action. So you can move your character up to the bugbear you want to hit.
I have something I want to ask maybe after this turn.
You hold down your character and then you drag it to the location.
You can either click or drag, or you can click on the token and use your number or your arrow keys if you wanted. That's easier.
Alright, so, taking both hands onto her battle axe, she raises it above her head and swings.
Okay. The bugbear would sidestep as your axe hits the ground. Nixie's turn.
Okay. I'm going to move up 15 feet. Stab it with a glowy dagger.
Okay. And miss.
I will miss. And then I'll bonus action disengage.
Isn't that amazing free rogue trait?
Yeah, it's great.
And Belladonna.
Belladona's actually gonna put her whip away right now, and she's gonna use a nice little weapon that she picked up just a little while ago. And she's gonna just charge at this thing with a fucking dagger.
Okay. It would miss.
Damn.
As you swipe in front of it, it just kind of moves its body back a little bit. It's the bugbear's turn. It is going to, since Bronislav cleaved its head off, it's just going to swing its battle axe at with disadvantage because reasons.
It has no head.
It's an 11 with disadvantage.
Just kind of, he like steps aside and let it fall.
It stumbles around and swings its axe wildly.
This is stupid. We turn back.
And the other one swings at Belladonna, and gets a 20
Yeah, that hits.
for 9 points of slashing damage. And it'd be Shine's turn.
I'm out of healing spells, just so you know.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna come a space closer and heal Belladonna with again a healing light and a well, let's see. I could spend my last spell slot.
I'd save it.
Yeah, warlocks don't get a whole lot of spell slots.
I personally would save it.
Same with wizards at level 2. I only have 2 spell slots.
That's 5 health. And if that is and if that's my bonus action, then I suppose I could also use an Eldritch Blast against this. Hey, I got a question now. I once heard someone tell me that like the official rules are that like cantrips can be like casted in addition to action and bonus action.
No, it's
No.
it's a little confusing how they word it. What it is if you cast something with a spell, if something has a cast time of a bonus action, then you are still allowed to use your action to cast a spell, but only if it is a cantrip. So you can cast a cantrip as an action as long as you cast something before as a bonus action, but you cannot cast 2 things that have a spell slot in the same turn.
So, but I can still use my Hex and a Eldritch Blast, right? Like if my Eldritch Blast is.
Because Hex is a bonus action, and Eldritch Blast does not cost a spell slot.
Yeah, I'm saying that I heard someone say that like cantrip, like casting a cantrip is something separate from an action and bonus?
No, those still cast an action. In the spell descriptions, they do still say they take an action.
Okay.
All right, which one was that at, Shine?
The one on top.
Okay, that would hit. Bratislav. I mean, sorry, Belzer.
I'm gonna hammer away at the headless one.
Okay, you get advantage.
And I'm two-handed with this.
It would hit. And with that, you would smash the bugbear's chest, and it would fall over. The magic, the blue flame, kind of wisping up, kind of like an incense burner before vanishing.
Okay, and then I'm gonna stay put.
All right, Bratislav. Now it's your turn.
Oh boy. Oh, it's gonna spin and aim for the neck. Two-handed.
It would hit.
I've hit nothing this whole time.
And you would lop off this one's head.
Oh, whoops! I have 3 spells left at this level.
And with that, when you cough its head would burst into flame. The blue flame would appear again. For wisping, the bugbear would fall over.
We are doomed.
We're doomed if we don't kill this hag. With this curse of flesh eating.
He's like just clutching the sides of his head, just trying to think of a way out of it.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to be right back in like 3 or 5 minutes.
Out of character. It's great that he got the curse because he would have been long gone.
Yeah, actually, he would have. You're so very perceptive.
Belladonna just looks at Bronislaw. So, do you just want it to eat more of your flesh and possibly spread, or do you want to kill this hag?
What choice do we have?
None.
We forgot to ask that Zarovich how much a hag's head is worth.
At this point, I don't even care how much it's worth, I just want this off.
I want both.
Bronislav takes a sit.
So Omen stands. She stands at a distance. She doesn't want anyone to see her, so she tries to hurry behind a tree to redo her.
To make herself cute again.
Yeah.
That's actually really cute.
So, short rest?
Yeah, and we're taking another one. Why not? It'll be a party.
Yeah, sure.
So Shine really perceives, the Shine persona as like herself, like that, like her main thing, even though like it's technically a. She really keeps up this disguise like as often as possible because she believes that's like her how she actually is.
Okay,
Body
I
dysphoria.
have a really
Hey.
quick question.
What's up?
Since I'm multi-classed, which hit dice do I take? Do I take fighter or rogue?
You take both. You have one fighter hit dice and you have 1 rogue hit dice.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure. I'll use the rogue one first.
As the party is resting from the cave here, oh yes, Strahd, my lord, we summon you to this realm. Come to us. Return to your seat of power.
Oh boy.
Coming from echoing inside the cave.
Belladonna just raises her eyebrow. Some woman, I'm guessing that hag, has a little bit of a fetish with whoever Strut is.
Why do you keep denying me? Have I not offered you enough? Shall I offer you all of Red Larch? Oh, I shall, if that's what it takes for your return.
Well, we found source. We found source of invasion.
I wonder why this Strahd person commands such attention.
I don't know if that woman's thirsty.
Didn't that nun lady, she tell us legend about Stradman?
He nods.
I only heard he was a legend. I don't know the story. I will look that up back when we're in Red Larch.
Can I roll a history check to see what else Belladonna's family might have had, since she has a ton of fucking books at her?
If you want to.
Alright.
Really quick, I wanna ask an opinion. Do you think Omen's like natural eye color should be like a solid black or solid?
You don't recall anything.
Solid black for extra edge.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. At least my history checks have been way better than the last.
You didn't recall anything?
Because
I don't remember saying anything.
if it is solid black, that could kind of add to how scary she looks naturally and how self-conscious she is about.
Do it. Embrace the darkness.
Are you Riku now?
Okay. So, what's the party doing after your short rest? And you hear the chanting from inside the cave.
We ambush.
Alright, sorry, I'm back.
Let's be stealthy. Let's attempt to be stealthy. Winky face.
Oh.
I'll be like Alyssa with my chainmail.
Yeah, I'm at disadvantage, aren't I?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Oh, that's great. I love it.
I am so glad I took studded leather instead of plate mail.
Alright, you would be outside of the cave. The cave, there's a blue faint light that radiates inside the cave, bouncing off the walls. But you can't really see much else unless you have dark.
Sweet.
I have dark
I'm like-
vision.
I'm like one of the few races that doesn't have it.
Dragonborn doesn't have it either.
Belladonna goes up to both of you and
So that's
just
like 2 out of 20.
Belladonna just kind of looks for a place that it won't give off as much stuff, and boom, to both of you.
Oh, I have light as well.
Well, I can't.
Yeah,
I thought
thank
you guys
you.
were going to be stealthy.
Oh, that's what I was wondering too.
What are you doing?
Belladonna tried to find it in the least obvious place.
No, but you're going to light everyone on so you can't sneak if they're light.
Ah!
But
Belladonna,
how light is that blue light?
It's
Bella-
faint.
Belladonna just takes it off. Then
It's not enough to radiate the cave.
Belladonna.
If
takes
you've ever
it
been
off.
inside like a haunted house, you know they have those kind of faint lights that you can't really see much, but it's just
Alright.
So, yeah. Bronislav is attempting to be stealthy as a man in a metal shirt that's about 8 feet tall can be, which is not at all.
I don't do any better.
all right. If you guys are going to try and stealth in here, I need you all to roll initiatives for me. If you're going to try and stealth,
I could be kind of stealthy. Maybe I can put her to sleep before she notices us.
The bright lavender
You know,
tiefling.
you know,
Okay. Wow.
What? Who goes outside of my cavern?
She already heard us. I didn't even get to stealth.
Belladonna
guys-
just stays up your wall.
Oh,
You You go see what's outside.
Completely innocuous.
Bronislav just kind of puts his head in his hand. He feels genuinely bad about this.
I'm up against the wall. Don't let me just see
Okay.
half of my face.
All right. You would hear shuffling what seems to be bones running through the cave, but you're not in any view of them yet.
It's Mr. Bone Jangles.
It's Teresa's turn.
I'll get off Mr. Bones' wall.
Wait, okay, so what kind of situation is this? Like what do I do? Is it like a combat situation? I'm just trying to make sure.
Yes.
Sort of.
Skeletons are running down the tunnel.
Because you guys failed stealth check.
Yeah, when we entered the damn cave.
Better start rolling nat 20s next session, please.
Wait, I didn't take my turn.
Okay, it's Shine's turn. Because Shine was late on the rolling initiative. So it's
we don't see any enemies currently around.
No, you just hear them running. You hear steps from inside the cave running, getting louder.
Throw a bowling ball.
That's a bowling ball.
I'm wondering if I should step to the side or if I should prepare an action.
It's up to you.
I like that the bad music for this be either the Me Plaza theme or the Wii Shop.
But what's Belladonna doing over there?
She is up near the wall as best as she can be.
It's over, honey.
I mean, at least she got a 10 on her stealth, which is a little bit better.
Shine can prepare an Eldritch Blast depending on who appears.
Well, make decision.
Yes.
Okay, so preparing an Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Alright, Teresa's turn.
Okay, hold on. Wait, so, regarding... No, wait. No, never mind.
Real quick, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second.
Can they see the skeletons yet?
You don't even know if that's what it is. You just hear bones coming down the cave.
Oh.
You can't see them.
Alright. All I got is a battle axe. Teresa takes a blind swing with one hand with her back.
What? There's nothing in front of you.
Wait. Okay, so what's... Oh, sorry. Fuck.
So you swing your battle axe into the air in front of you.
Fuck.
You
I'm
kill
stupid.
those air elementals.
Asshole. I'm sorry. I get very confused.
Oh, that's right.
When you don't know what to do, you can always ready an action, meaning you can strike at something when it enters your range,
Right.
or you could take a defensive action, which would be a dodge, which you can do in place of a regular attack to give the enemy disadvantage
Right.
when they attack you, which is what I'm going to do.
Right.
All right. So, readying an action as well. Bronislav, are you readying an action to strike as well?
No, I am putting up my shield and taking a dodge action. They have disadvantage on me.
All right, Belladonna.
He's staring at a wall. This wall is very fascinating. Are you enjoying the strata?
Belladonna just turns around and readies an action with the silver dagger. And she stays against the wall.
Nixie!
Do any of these walls right here look like a spot where a goblin can hide in? Like any of the
The
crags?
spot right here, yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
So I want to move there. I want to take a bonus action to hide,
Okay.
which means I have to roll a stealth check. Fuck!
Who goes there? More people!
Well, that just means I failed to hide.
I know.
And then I will ready a booming blade for whoever gets in range.
Alrighty. It is the unknown's turn. And you hear and you see one skeleton with a sword and a rusted shield and sword run around the corner. And go anyone have a ranged ready action?
Shine does.
Alright, let it go.
I have dark vision. Do I see who's over?
You see the skeleton.
It's 120
What's a
feet.
skeleton? Yeah. Yeah. Let me get that.
It is dim light, however.
Whoosh! As the thing hits the wall, it says, "Oh, they're attacking! Must send more." Yes. As you hear more rattling from inside the cave.
We're gonna get a nat 1 count.
Yeah, it's about like 15 right now.
And it's Bilzir's turn.
Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna hold fast here and ready in action to dodge.
Okay. You hear more shuffling from inside the cave. And it's back up to Shine.
Alright. Well, the thing's hiding behind the wall now. Lion?
What?
The skeleton's like behind the wall now. Right?
Correct.
I could scooch over here.
Yep.
But I probably still... No. Alright, I'll
Yep,
try it.
you can see him.
Try another Eldritch Bolt.
With disadvantage because there's cover in the way. You're clipping the side of the cave. It would hit.
Pew pew.
Skeleton would be blasted as bones splatter across the cavern wall.
Take that, Mr. Skelebone.
And it's and you hear from so they have you guys fall back, get back here. They're not to be trifled with. I see them. Yes, 6. Yes. My eye tells me
not
all.
to be trifled with. Ha!
And it's Teresa's turn. What's Teresa gonna do?
Shit. Okay, so what is presently in front of me right now?
Cavern.
Okay. Is there a threat present in front of me? No.
You don't see anything.
The hag. It's a hag, right? She called the other skeletons.
That's what it sounds like.
So you can like take a few steps forward.
Okay. What else you doing? If anything.
Well, is there anything? It doesn't seem like there is, really.
Nope.
Alright,
Yeah,
then...
I think what we're going to be doing is working our way down the tunnel.
Right.
Our way downtown.
Stepping
Okay,
on the
Terry
beast.
One of these days, someone should just make a character that's literally just Terry.
Okay. So anything else, Teresa?
I wouldn't say so, seeing as, all there really is traversal, so I think that's all I'll be doing.
Okay. Razislav.
He is going to move over to the. Can I actually stand there?
Yeah.
He's going to peek around the corner.
Sure.
And he's not going to go any further. He holds up 2 fingers. Actually, I still have more movement, so I could take a step back and make them come to me. Do I still have
You
an
would take
action,
you could take an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. That'll have to stay there then. But do I still have an action?
Yeah, you didn't. You moved.
And I'm taking the other dodge.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
All right, Belladonna.
Alrighty. Belladonna is going to go up near Bronislav. And... you know what? She's going to just stay right behind him for right now. With her... and she's going to ready an action again with her dagger.
Okay. Nixie.
Ixie, seeing that Bronislav said there were 2, she's gonna run up, run through his legs, see the enemy. That's 25 feet of movement.
You also you're also running through Belladona's legs too?
Yeah. Well, you're a little shorter, so I'll run around your legs.
Oh, okay.
And she's immediately gonna stab the skeleton with a glowy dagger.
What should hit? Was the skeleton the shatter?
And then I will use my last 5 feet of movement to duck behind Bronislav.
Okay. It's the skeleton turns, and it's going to do a withdrawal, and it's going to run.
I got one.
Good job.
Thanks.
Need more! Need more! As suddenly from Shine and Teresa and somewhat of Belzeros would hear the brushes shaking from behind the group.
Oh boy.
Reinforcements! Reinforcements, yes!
Reinforcement!
We're gonna have to make this quick.
And it would be Belzeros' turn.
I'll move there for right now. Do I see anything?
Doesn't look like it.
I'll move up a little bit more. Do I see anything?
Do you have dark vision?
Nope.
Okay, you don't see anything.
I shall use my... should I cast light on myself?
Well, they already know we're here, so it's whatever.
Yeah, screw it. I'm casting light on my shield so that way I can see.
Alright, what's the range on the light arc? 20 feet? Okay.
And then an additional 20 of dim light.
Okay, so additional 20 you said?
Yeah, 20 of bright.
Yeah,
and
40
then
feet.
20 of dim light, which means anything in the dim light is disadvantaged.
Alright, you would see with light, you'd be able to see the rest of the cave lit up. And you'll be able to see a an elderly woman with a bone hand and a crystal red eye, and she be seen to be weaving spells in her hand with a green cloth, and she says, "I got you!" As she raises her hand into the air. Suddenly, on the ground next to Belzirus, a ruin would begin to light up and would simultaneously explode. A explosive ruin trap was triggered.
So it wasn't really triggered. Was it more cast?
Yeah, it was. No, it was triggered. It was there the whole time.
She triggered it manually, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
You met the trigger condition, which was walk in front. So Nixie, Nixie, Belladonna, Belzeros, and Bratislav need to make me dexterity save.
Oh boy.
Can I get advantage since I'm behind Bronislav?
No.
Damn.
This is necrotic damage. So.
Oh, I get resistance to this shit. Thank God.
Alrighty. As the ruin explodes. As the ruin explodes, if you okay. That's gonna be if you made a let's see the DC of it, it would be her spell level. Okay, that's going to be a DC of 14.
Woo!
Okay, if you roll below a 14, you take 25 points of necrotic damage. If you rolled above, you take half.
I take half anyway.
You see Nixie's body fly against the cave wall and slump to the floor.
Wait, how much damage?
25 if you failed. But 25. You guys, so you take half. So it'd be 12.
So yeah, that almost kills me from the half damage.
Now I got them. Now charge.
Man, am I glad I have resistance to that.
What kind of damage was it?
Necrotic. As she would laugh before she would she would open up a latch on the ground and you should pull up a stone before diving into a latch on the ground. And it would be it'd be back up to the top with
9.
Well,
all you see is just Nixie's body ragdoll against the wall and hit the ground, not moving.
Yeah.
Wait, is Nixie dead?
Oh,
Nixie's
Well,
dead?
unconscious.
She's down.
Oh.
I have one
She's dying.
spell slot and 2 healing lights.
I have no healing spells anymore.
I never had any.
Shine would notice there's more rustling coming from behind.
Oh yeah, by the way, stop hiding out there. You're
gonna
attracting
wanna
aggro,
move
you're gonna
really
link.
close.
Link.
I haven't heard that term in for ages.
I know, right?
I haven't heard Link since I played Final Fantasy XI.
So we should make our way into the cave, I got.
Yes,
14?
please.
Okay, so I am going to move here and use at least one. I'll use a healing light on. That is a
On Pixie 6.
can we call you Pixie Sticks? That's a 6 heal.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
As for I feel like I want to prepare for like if anything comes behind us, but I also feel like anything I do might be. I'll save. I'll just.
Somebody save me.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen before I get a turn.
All right, Teresa's turn.
Okay, nothing in the vicinity.
Oh, there's lots of stuff in the vicinity now.
Okay,
But not around
what?
it.
Are you looking at the? Can you see the map?
Yes, I can.
So as a group, we're like heading down the tunnel.
Yep.
Hold on. That's not too far, right? How far I moved?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
I think the only thing we can really do now is like save actions. Right?
They're just. She ran away. They're just skeletons left.
Like there aren't any like directly in front of us, right?
No.
All right, so I guess movement is the only thing I could do, or because that was
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Well, you can double move, so you can move double your.
Nah, I'll just stay here.
All right. It's going to be Boslav.
So there's a. What is that over there?
What's over where?
The one with the bow.
That's skeleton with a bow.
I'm just making sure it wasn't just a spontaneous goblin.
No, it's a.
It's a scary bone.
And it has its arrow pinned straight on. It has its arrow. It's ready to fire.
You know what? I'm gonna take an action surge and
Okay.
attack of op, and I'm gonna, give it disadvantage.
It swings its rusted sword and rolls a 16. As you
And
pass.
he blocks it with his shield as he passes.
The boulder.
And I still have an action, and as much as I'd love to just kick it in the face, I'm not a monk anymore.
Slash.
Okay,
You would
sword.
slash.
And that's 8 damage.
It just explodes in the bones as the wispy blue flame leaves.
He spins around with a flourish. Look at the other ones in the room. And then
these two have fur armor and battle axes.
And then
Oh, they're alive. Okay.
and then looks at I thought his name was Belzeros.
It is Belzeros.
Everyone keeps calling him Belazir.
Nixie calls me Belzy.
Looks at Belzeros and says, "What? You're not coming?"
I'll be there.
And that's his turn.
Okay, so before the arrow could fire, Bratislav manages to cut down the archer. So it's Beldo.
Belladonna somewhat goes a little close and
Make me a perception check.
motherfucker.
Seems fine.
Son of a bitch.
No problem here.
She flips the silver dagger and throws it at the one right in front.
Okay. Attack roll, and you'll lose the silver dagger when you throw it until you pick it.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
It would hit.
Oh.
Silver dagger would shine as it and it falls to the ground.
I'll have to pick that up when I get over there, but I'd rather not be attacked right away.
Suddenly, from the shadows next to Belladonna, a knife would slip out of the shadows and attempt to shank her. With a 15.
Dodge that shit!
As a dagger from the shadow reaches out and goes...
She just turns her...
And you'd see a skeleton wearing a light black cloth and a dagger in one hand, a rusted dagger in one hand.
Oh, you little shit. She just punch at it.
And it's Nixie's turn.
She coughs a little bit and stands back up. How those motherfuckers are gonna get now? So standing is half my movement, and then I'll spend the next 15 feet of my movement to get here. Do I see any of the skeletons from here?
You would, let me see. You would not know.
Can't see anything? Okay.
Nope, not with that.
Not even with my light?
I mean,
actually, yeah, Nixie would see the bottom one.
I have dark vision, so I have 120 feet of dim light.
Oh,
yeah, I know, but there's a rock blocking that way.
Okay.
You can see the one down here.
Okay. She's gonna quickly whip out her wand, and 3 magical bolts are gonna shoot towards that one.
Okay.
Three times 3, 9 damage.
As your missiles place themselves in the burning blue eye, it would collapse and the flame would vanish.
Nixie seems more common, like snarling.
Belzirus!
That shit hurt. I would be mad too.
Gonna move up to this skeleton and whack him.
Okay. Which would hit? It would promptly shatter him to pieces, and the blue flame would leave.
Just caved his head in.
Back up to Shine.
I'm done with this shit.
Oh, it's Batman. Shiny, shiny.
Okay. And I can't see this one, right?
Nope, there's a wall there.
And there's the rest of them are defeated, right?
Yep.
I'll heal Belladonna. Oh wow. Hey, you know, I like the quick menu it gives you now when you hover over the dice icon on the.
And after Shiny heals Belladonna, the skeleton kind of shakes for falling to pieces, the blue flame leaving. And you guys are out of initiative.
Belladonna goes up to where that one went down and picks the silver dagger back.
I'm inspecting where that witch left.
You would find a sinkhole.
Oh boy!
I just realized you just gave Nolly a sub item.
She picked the dagger. She kept the dagger she picked up from the...
It's a sub item! It's a Castlevania sub item!
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh my god.
I also didn't realize that there was a song earlier from Castlevania.
Teresa would notice there's a movement coming from behind as you hear heard a swarm of zombies. Teresa would see a swarm of zombies breaching the tree line and running straight for the cave.
Oh fuck! I gotta do the fucking. Oh shit!
Hey,
As they're running their zombie legs through the cave.
For future reference, does radiance damage do more against?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I know what to do now.
Oh no!
As Teresa sees at least 50 zombies breach the tree line and heading straight for the cave.
Okay, fuck this. Wait, what? I should probably run.
Hey, so my
What is the party gonna do?
I say kick down that sinkhole fast.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
So the party's going down the sinkhole?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
All right. So the party pushes the stone aside and goes down into the sinkhole.
Ah!
As you hear the sound of you hear a zombie reach out and it would attempt to grab the last person going down, but its hand would fall short as you descend into the sinkhole.
Oh!
Teresa, it would attempt to grab Teresa's leg, but fail. And you guys would be down in the sinkhole.
You give Teresa one zombie, it's like fuck you. You give her two, it's like okay. You give her 50, it's like fuck this.
All right, if y'all place on yourself on the map for me at the top half. Okay, and you hear the scratching sounds above you as the latch seems to be holding true.
For Sacred Flame, it says that the target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. Does that mean they take no damage if they succeed?
Yep.
Alrighty. As you descend into the sinkhole, this cavern is 20 foot in diameter with a 30-foot high ceiling. This wide, irregularly shaped cavern has a floor of smooth bedrock, damp dirt, stone with tree roots protruding here and there make up the walls. A 5-foot wide tunnel leads off to the north, and a stone slab, a door with a rusted pull ring, stands to the east. By the stone door, a couple of well-used cloaks and a water skin are on the floor.
What is a water skin?
It's like a canteen, but like a bag.
Anybody want this bag of milk?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I see how it is. I see why you're friends now. Memers.
Oh.
Well,
Where's the hag? Let me at her.
Belladona's just gonna go slowly up.
As usual, seems like it's on par for this campaign. I'm gonna start limping along down the cavern.
This is
tall is the cavern?
It's 30 feet in the ceiling.
Okay.
And it's a 5 foot in diameter. This current part.
I was scared.
What did I just walk past?
That is the robes and water skin laying on the floor.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was something fucking horrible, but it was simply clothes.
It's actually the skin of a water elemental.
It is cursed.
It is simply the former organic clothing that I fucked this up already. I'm done. That joke just wasn't gonna work.
It's a canteen.
The hag's
bag.
running naked around here.
There are two water
bag of
skins
water.
and a couple of robes laying on the ground.
Maybe she turned into a toad. I'll squash it.
Delmar turned into a toad.
Belladonna just looks down at it as she moves forward.
The tunnel is muddy, and the wind's north. It winds south a long way before gradually rising. After 200 feet or so, It ends with a wooden door and a bronze clasp upon it.
In typical goblin fashion, I'm going to check the pockets before I move on.
All right. In the pockets of the in the cloak, you would find 5 copper pieces, a bag, and
a bag of wood.
and you would find an empty bag with a hole in the bottom of it, as if it's been cut. And you see a short sword. You see 2 short swords and a dagger.
I'll just take the dagger. I have an additional dagger.
They are they're stained with blood and rust.
Oh, I will not take the dagger.
Do they seem like, aside from the blood, do they seem off? Like, are they? Do they have that same awful glow to them?
No.
Ugh.
If they're rusted
Pity-
already, I don't want them.
It is pity to leave swords in such awful
Yeah.
grave.
They're bloody and rusty. There must have been something. Somebody died here.
We fall behind. He starts to just trudge down the tunnel to catch up with Belladonna.
Belladonna don't give a shit about this.
Oh shit, she's all the way down there. I run as fast as my stealth goblin legs take me.
Belladonna.
You could
the
jump on my shoulder.
bullshit-
Oh, you're still here?
Belladonna. The bullshit is too damn high.
Too damn high, I'm going. Belladonna just attempts to open the door normally first.
It doesn't budge.
Alright, this bitch kicking it. You want me to do a strength save or something?
You can give me athletics. And with that, you manage to kick, and it would break, revealing a large chamber, 60 feet beyond. 60 feet. The cavern now opens up to 60 feet beyond the stone door, and the tunnel levels out. Two gargantuan stone statues of dwarves in chainmail carrying battle axes face each other from across from each other, surrounded by a dwarven etched door.
Wait, could Teresa actually say something here, or is that sort of, are those things?
There is also a ruined etched circle in the center of the room where T1 is.
What are you gonna say, Robin?
I swear, if these statues come to life,
Okay, so Bronislav is immediately interested in this room, and he's going to take a tentative step into.
All right, when you step into the room, Raslov, you see you see the walls are covered in etched designs of it seems to be dwarven. Scattered throughout the room. There's also broken slabs of tablets scattered around. Some sticking out of the dirt, mud. Others, the roots have grasped around them. And then you see, of course, the effigies from the hag hanging on the door.
I can read Dwarven. What did they say?
I also.
Oh, okay, sweet. Okay, for those of you that read Dwarven, you read the stone sentinels stand guard here by the door. Here by the door, the tomb of the moving stones. Here we guard our biggest. Here we have discovered something unnatural. We don't know what it is, but it has some very immense power. We have sealed it away down here, and placed traps and defenses to ward off any intruders who would dare harness this power for their own. However, in doing so, we've sealed ourselves off, a sacrifice that we were willing to make for the safety of Waycrest.
Okay, so first he's going to read this, and then he's going to look over, as he's panning his eye line across the wall, he catches Belladonna also reading this, and actually is looks at her immediately and says in Dwarven, "Wait, do you understand me?"
Yes, I do. Also, it helps when Ashford's cursing in Dwarven. I understand what he's saying.
Oh, thank the Allhammer, someone actually understands me.
There is the stone statues also catch your eye, and they read they read Brawn Idol and Brawn Greatblade.
Nixie Spix will see the magic circle. Does it look like some sort of summoning circle, or?
No. It looks like it looks like a. If you roll me an Arcana for me,
Sure.
Nixie.
Also, Bronislav, do you speak better in Dwarven?
You would know it'd be some type of circle used for moving, but the energies have long since been. It seems recently used, but the energies have long exhausted.
This seems similar to something that Not Master used. I don't know the magic, but he used to disappear whenever he used it.
Oh no. Okay. Sorting thoughts out. First. No one back home ever uses common. It's... The dwarves live primarily underground. They only ever come out to trade with my people. I've spent most of my time with them, so I speak better giant and dwarven than common. I've had to teach myself common, and it's evidently not been going very well.
Well, I can always help you by translating some of it, if that helps at all.
So what's going on?
I'm talking in Dwarven.
They're speaking gibberish.
It is not gibberish.
I speak to Nixie and Goblin. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah,
Dwarven.
Nixie speaks back in Goblin like, yeah, I've never heard of that before.
Uh-oh. The secrets are going to be told.
Then just like we look at, like Belladonna just looks at Nixie's pics when she's just speaking Dwarven, like, what?
Keep in mind, the Goblin language is very harsh sounding. It's like German on steroids.
Achtung!
So, what is this?
What is this?
That is, magic that makes you disappear.
He looks at the ring and then looks at Nixie Specs. Why don't we look for it in your book?
That's a
Reading
good point.
Rainbow.
Can I check my book for anything that looks similar?
Yeah, you can. Though you wouldn't be able to reenact it unless you actually learned it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's too high of a spell level for any of us to handle. But
It was a dimension door. But you would find the detail of the spell saying dimension door.
Dimension door.
What is... Actually, he stops himself and looks at Bella. What is a dimension?
What is a dimension door?
These arcane
doesn't-
symbols look way out of my league, but that's what the spell is called.
It means that...
And then and then a bunch of level 2s trying to figure out a level 6 spell.
Going by the definition, and she's speaking this in Dwarven, Tim, you go between places through dimensions, that's the best.
He stares at the floor.
Hey, this occurred
So
to
then
me.
she escaped.
More than likely.
Are we trapped down here?
Doubt it. There's probably
Is there-
other ways to go through.
Is there any chance I would have learned about like any of what this might be in Shine?
It wouldn't have been taught to you because you're too low of a class to actually know what it is. This is a level 6 spell. You guys are level 2.
That's why Belladonna's kind of just like, well, going off context, this is what I think it is.
Like, Bronislav just shrugs and turns back to the rest of the party. We can camp.
It does seem safe down here.
Oh,
I was actually going to suggest that because
I'll be right back. Sir.
I have no spell slots and I'm almost dead.
Maybe we wait out horror above.
Hopefully the hag doesn't order him to, stay there. That would be unfortunate.
Well, right now it doesn't seem like these things would be attacking us, so I'd suggest we at least rest while we can.
Good idea. I just kind of just fall over. Just fall in place going, oh god, I hurt.
Good idea, Thump.
Instant sleep.
Oh!
Also, well, before we fall asleep, Bronislav, would you like me, and she's saying this in Dwarven again, do you want me to go over some bigger words in common to help you out a little bit more?
Well, actually, I'm going to review the notes that I copied from Nixie's book for now. We can have common lessons when we aren't dying. Are we still burning? Lion.
What?
Are we still burning?
Yes.
Yeah. When we're not dying.
Okay. Belladonna completely understands that it was more like, if we're still trying to fall asleep, maybe work. But Belladonna's just gonna find the wall and slide down and sleep.
Yeah, no, Belzeros just fell to the ground. He's not moving for a little bit.
Nixie makes the effort to actually pull out her book and start reading it, but then she falls asleep about 2 minutes into it, and with her head on the pages.
All right, and the party would have a long rest undisturbed. It is unclear what time of day it is when you awake the next morning, but you're all still in one piece.
We get half our hit dice back.
Good, I only used one.
Those of you suffering from the curse, notice that your burning sensation has worsened. You take 5 points of fire damage.
Fuck.
So
actually, no, 5 points of necrotic damage. I'm sorry.
Yes!
Before everyone fell asleep, Shine probably was near, sitting a bit away from them, kind of just seeming to watch everyone, and not readily falling asleep. But if everyone else fell asleep after a while, she'd probably just flop over and.
Because no one's really talking.
You would sleep. You would awake to find your heads coated in mud as you slept in mud, which is better than most. But you notice that those of you that have the curse, the burning sensation has worsened, and the discoloration has continued to well. So you all take 5 points of necrotic damage when you awake in the morning.
I took that before we woke up.
And the new day begins anew.
So that clears my death save.
Yes.
Yes.
Death saves back. Yeah.
Who all touched that thing anyways? Just Nixie, Belladonna, and Goliath.
Bronislav.
Yeah, there you go. For some reason, just
Go
completely.
to him, go.
So in the morning, Shine's kind of huddled in the corner, and as soon as she wakes up, she becomes Shine's.
Belladonna's gonna slowly unbandage her hand that she touched the thing with.
It is now a dark black color.
You should be rainbow color if you're chameleon. Do it.
Bronislav Burns would be a much brown and slowly a brown black muddish color. And Nixie's would be a darker shade of her skin color.
Shine just says, "Rainbow's a bit tacky, isn't it?"
Rainbows everywhere.
Bronislav goes back to the trap door and listens for anything that may be moving above.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no thanks. And he goes back.
I would like to try and delve into my clerical knowledge to see if there's any way to heal this decaying.
Sure. Roll me religion.
If we were back home, maybe he would know how to get rid of this.
Nope. You do not recall.
He's losing his religion.
While everyone else is busy, Shine decides to appease Nixie's picks by like briefly going full Tumblr and making her.
Nixie starts clapping. Yes, excellent.
Oh, he's not gonna question why, because he was like, he had his back to her during the fight, so he doesn't know that she can like change how she looks. So she just suddenly has rainbow hair, and he's very confused. But he's more concerned about the fact that they're still trapped down here. There was only 2 ways to go. We enter this crypt, or
I hope you guys have rations too.
Actually, we should. Aren't they part of the adventurers kit?
Yeah, they are.
Then yeah, we have rations.
There is the dwarven rune-etched door. That's right there. But it's that way, or the only 2 ways you see is the long tunnel up with the zombies, or the dwarven etched door.
Hey, does he recognize? Does Bronis recognize the runes?
On the door, it seems to be a close spell. You would need a knock or some way to arcanely dispel it.
Damn, I don't have detect or dispel magic or anything like that.
He yells out in Dwarven to the 2 guards for permission to enter the tomb.
They do not respond.
Belladonna looks at Bronislav and goes inside of the circle if it's still technically there.
Yeah, it's there. It's just burnt dirt now.
Okay.
Anything out of the ordinary with the statues?
They are gargantuan dwarven statues with battle axes and shields and chainmail.
She just speaks in Dwarven to both the statues. If you two are providing a challenge, I'm ready for it.
They do not answer.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian is going to put his hand on the door, and he's going to stop and think.
Does Bronislav have dwarven blood by chance?
He does not have dwarven
somewhere.
blood. No.
Okay.
It was just.
You lay your hand on the door. It doesn't move.
Stop and think. Think. Can I roll an intelligence to get a hint? I mean, you already gave me a hint, but a hint that actually applies to us.
Brain blast.
Sure.
Nope.
Everybody, let's put our heads together to think.
Maybe Bronislav can call for some divine, guidance.
Bronislav?
Bill's.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Any ideas so far?
I believe this is very clearly meant for other dwarves, but I am not. I am not dwarf.
Then
He seems rather disappointed at that fact.
And Ashford's back in town, so he won't. Ashford's probably fucking a woman right now.
In the original description, you did recall that the Dwarven have sealed this place with traps and magic and guardians to keep people from getting inside.
Belladonna also thinks like Branislav and intelligence check. Hey, at least it's still better than the twos that Teru kept like rolling.
So if it's this locked, does that mean the hag didn't go this way?
No, she used floor with
I'm assuming she's the one that you had that dimension door thing you were talking about.
It looks
Yes.
old, though.
yes, that dementia door.
Anyone else want to roll intelligence?
Yeah, I will. I have a -1 in that, but sure.
Well, I have a +4. Oh, that was
Yeah, we rolled the same.
But similar.
Oh, yeah, we rolled intelligence the same. My bad.
It's. Oh wait, no, my intelligence is.
Upon further investigation of some of the dwarven descriptions, there you get the hint that something to open the door is hidden in the room.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I'm sorry. I mean, I caught what you just said. I didn't catch it when you told us what the wall said.
Well, no, that's because you defined intervention, and you asked for a hint.
Look at all those rolls below 10.
I know. Let's see what perception does.
Level 2.
On further examination, Bronislav discovers text that there's something to open the door in this room.
It's time to.
And with those rolls, you are not finding it.
Investigation. Assist me. He points to someone in the room.
Oh, hell.
Sure.
Actually, who does have the highest investigation? Would it be you, Nixie?
Nixie has the
No,
highest
I have-
investigation, but not the highest perception.
My investigation is 2.
I have a 2 in perception and a 3 in investigation.
Investigation's more
0.
for like looking at something specific, not finding things really.
Oh, okay. Then perception-wise, yeah, probably would be the person with the best perception, which is not me.
Hey, I have a 3.
Oh.
I have a 3 in my perception. Woohoo. Fuck it, I might as well try. That's a little bit.
As we just are stuck in this place for hours. searching.
As you start searching, the vines, Belladonna discovers a very odd tablet, off in the corner in an alcove, covered up by vines and brush.
You just see her slowly start moving somewhere. Something seems to caught her eye.
It says, in front of the statues, move left, down, and touch the door.
I'm not going full Konami.
So left, down.
Touch the door.
This is on the door, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm waiting if someone sees if they get the reference.
Wait, what?
Left. You just, her hands start moving. Left. left.
What are you
Down.
doing?
The tablet said something over there about left, down, and then touch the door.
What?
She touches the middle of the door and then starts going. Wait. Can you repeat what you just said?
In front of the statues.
Okay.
Move left, down, and touch the door.
Move left in front of the statues. Go left. Left. Down. Can someone
Who's
touch
down and who's left? Is it the other left or the other down?
Can you touch the door?
I touched the door.
Nothing happened.
Is there anything on the door that can be, like, pressed or anything?
Nope.
Do we have to dig to go down?
I don't think so.
Ah!
In front of the statues, you go left, down.
I want to investigate the statue. Does it have anything peculiar on it, or some sort of mechanism on it, or something?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you know what that might mean, Bronislav? You've spent more times with a lot more dwarves than I have.
So I'm gonna stand in the center because I'm assuming that's where being in front of the statues is. Do the left, down, and just inspect the ground.
Not a good idea.
Nothing.
She waves to Bronislav. Any suggestions? Oh, he moved.
Does the floor show any like trace a passage or anything like that?
Not from what. Not for. You see. Make a perception check, Nixie.
Okay. Yay!
Oh my god. The rolls today.
Belladonna's gonna see if there's anything else in front of the statues that might.
Is there anything on this wall there?
You guys, from out of the corner of your eye, you see nestled against the corner of the wall, the dirt's kind of pushed up over a pressure plate.
Which wall? Oh, that wall.
What's that?
Belladonna.
Belladonna standing there would be another pressure plate.
Well, there's
Okay.
one.
Move aside.
I'm
I'm gonna stand on this pressure plate.
Yeah, because Nixie might be a little too light.
I weigh plenty, thank you very much.
But left, down.
Left. Oh, from where you're standing, it might be left. And then two people would need to be below us.
Well,
And then someone needs to touch the door.
do they all have
Touch
to
the
be
door.
pressed at the same time?
Bronislav would be standing on top of a pressure plate.
That means we need one more person.
Oh.
Nixie would also stand on top of the pressure plate,
Ooh.
and the door would start glowing.
And then it says touch the door.
Touch it.
Okay, I touched
And
it.
suddenly, the door begins to twist and turn, as suddenly the door blocking the way begins to fade out of existence, revealing the way down a long tunnel, as red torches begin to light the hall.
I'm not necessarily excited.
Nope. But where else do we have to go?
It's most likely very dangerous.
It's either a certain death up top or possible certain death down here.
I'd rather take the chances down
He
here.
scratches the like burning marks on his arm. It's like fucked up his tattoo. He's like not okay with it.
All right, down the hall at T2, you would see a pair of stone doors that seem to be. They seem to have been pushed open from the left hand side, and there's a path leading south, a path leading east with a discolored floor with a door at the end of the hallway, and a path leading south.
Shall we?
I'm checking for traps as I step inside.
All right, check for traps for me.
From like here to the crossroads.
Checking for traps. Admiral Akbar
Nope.
will be proud.
Look safe.
Nixie climbs on Belzer's back.
I just leaned back in my chair and did the double Picard facepalm for that one. Gonna walk up to the crossroads.
Okay. You see the path leading north, south, and then the discolored path leading east.
Is it? Oh yeah, there's torches. Never mind. Don't.
Yeah.
So which way do we go?
You know what they say? Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
How does that even make sense?
Kind of glaze over because she both said it too fast, and it also doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, it has directions, it must apply.
Perhaps the form stated left, down we go. Up, right.
He, steps aside and gestures for Belladonna to go ahead.
Well, Belladonna doesn't know what she's doing, but she at least tries to make it seem like she knows what she's doing.
And then she goes right.
All right. The path leads to the torches stop at the crossroads, and turns to dark as it appears in the corner.
I have dark vision.
Oh, okay. You're no fun. As you would see around the corner, you would see a
I see another tablet if I go far.
What would even be this dungeon if you didn't have two people who knew Dwarvish?
It would be a huge pain in the ass, I'm guessing.
Thank you.
All right. The tablet reads in Dwarven. The tablet reads. The quickest way to your destination lies only despair.
Can I pick this tablet off?
No, it's etched into the wall.
Okay, she goes back to the group. And she looks at everybody. Whatever the obvious way is, we do not go the obvious way. We will probably die very quickly.
Oh, so don't go straight line.
Sounds like it.
Okay. And he goes up instead. But he can't see, so he stops very quickly when he realizes that there is no light.
Belladonna goes straight up to him and Would you mind bending down really quickly?
He like gets down on his knee.
And Belladonna touches his head, and now his hairless head is now a shining beacon of light.
Now that you shine, the ceiling seems kind of goopy. As you see reflective water on the ceiling. Now that you've lit up, you can kind of see the light reflecting off something very slimy on the ceiling.
Oh,
Right in front of right in front of
It's ectoplasm.
Bros.
well, first he like realizes what just happened, and he like touches his head absent-mindedly, like, huh? Oh, I think I like this. So there's just goo on the ceiling, yeah?
Yeah, right in front of you.
That is very suspicious.
That you loop.
Is that a dwarven skeleton inside the goo? Bits and pieces of bone, it looks like.
And it's just hanging from the ceiling, just like bones glued to the ceiling.
Yeah, it's covered in a white goo.
Oh, I think I have found a trap.
I'm also going to cast light on my shield and kind of look down towards T3. And see if I notice anything.
You see a stone door. You see a stone door with dwarven etched at the end of the hall.
Well, door or mystery room? With a dwarven skeleton and goop and weird stuff on the ceiling.
Oh, obvious way leads to despair. So, open door and
Possibly die.
what is the common word for explosion?
Go boom.
Go boom, yeah.
Yes. Open door and explosion. Like a witch when she. You didn't actually see what she did. You just saw the explosion and felt it.
Go boom.
A ruin that was invisible lit up and exploded.
When you remind Nixie's picture of this, her nails unconsciously dig into Belzeros's hide, and she goes, "I'll kill her."
Jesus.
Jeez, calm down back there. It doesn't really bother me. I have scales.
Yeah, true.
I'm concerned about this skeleton.
I'm concerned about this whole entire situation.
Yes. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. This is a very unpleasant scenario. Oh God, who wants to proc this encounter? Gonna be the last thing we do in the night.
I'm apparently squishy as hell right now.
You got that 18 AC though.
Yeah, that's not helping me any.
DM's been rolling high all night, and you guys have been rolling low.
I myself have rolled 4 nat ones, so.
He doesn't. I don't actually know her name. Oh, small purple girl.
Yes?
Do one of those. And he like does pointy fingers at the slime.
He means one of your pew-pews.
Shoot it with a laser.
The spells, yes.
Okay, here it is. She does a twirl and like fires off a sparkly eldritch blast.
That would hit.
I have hit nothing all day.
Hey, you killed the boss.
And so roll damage, please.
I'm sorry.
As your Eldritch Blast would blast the slime, it begins to wiggle before it would drop down from the ceiling and gape open with its with its small maw and inch forward, hungry, and that's where we'll end.
Well, shit.
Dun, dun, dun.